girls from the sun-swept fishing village of Takaungu to the world. My clarion call is let us work together for more inclusive, brighter, peaceful, and prosperous future for us all. Once again, congratulations, my sisters, on the launch of this caucus, and count me in. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
May I now request COG Chair, Madam Waiguru, to make her way to the stage and take over the program. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi. Wamama hai. Wamama mpo. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, PhD, CGH, Excellency Governors, Cabinet Secretaries, all protocols observed. Allow me to invite all my colleagues Semeni woman power. I have just been informed that there is a quick video that is supposed to play before I call my colleagues. It's for 3 minutes. Those who are operating, kindly put the video up.
The Council of Governors, COG, plays a pivotal role in coordinating, convening and advocating for county governments on issues of common interest, including matters of gender equality and women empowerment in intragovernmental and intergovernmental structures such as the Summit, the Intergovernmental Budget and Economic Council, IBEC, and the Devolution Conference. Following the implementation of the current Constitution of Kenya, the inaugural election held in March 2013 brought forth county governments comprising the first cohort of 47 governors who formed the Council of County Governors, COG. Regrettably, no woman governor was elected. However, there were 9 women deputy governors. Subsequently, during the second round of elections held in 2017, 3 women governors were elected. And in the 2022 general election, this number rose to 7 women governors and 8 female deputy governors.
It's really, really important to have more women at the table, because I feel, or I believe, that there are some aspects or perspectives that women bring that may not necessarily be brought to the table if there are no women at the table.
This marked a significant milestone for the Council of Governors with the election of its first female chair, Her Excellency Waiguru, who is now serving a second term. In collaboration with Oxfam in Kenya, the Council embarked on developing a strategy for the Women Governors Caucus, G7. This strategy aims to establish an influential, respected, and high-profile caucus of women governors. Additionally, the G7 strategy is designed to support female governors in showcasing the impact of devolution through transformative leadership, effective governance, and mentorship of women and girls. In this regard, the strategy is anchored on 4 pillars that are crucial to advancing women leadership and fostering inclusion. Socio-economic development pillar emphasizes the critical role of comprehensive, disaggregated cross-sector data on gender and service delivery.
For us as governors and female, especially female governors, sitting at the decision-making table, we are to move ahead and make sure that we curb the issues of sexual gender-based violence by empowering women. We used to have so many early marriages because the girl child could not be taken to school because of poverty, and even the disabled could not be taken to school because of poverty.
Recognizes that good governance is essential for progress, resting on pillars of transparency, participation and fairness as enshrined in the Kenyan Constitution.
In order for you to deliver on your development agenda and on the services that you provide to the people, financial stewardship comes first. You must ensure that the resources that come to the county are well utilized in a transparent way and accountable way that people are able to see value for money.
Political strategy. This pillar recognizes that true change does not stop at increased numbers.
You see, as a woman, you must have a strategy. You must know how you want to brand yourself so that you can sell yourself to the people. You must have your ideologies and what you believe in, yeah, and then stick to them.
It is about creating an environment where women can not only participate but also have their voices heard, their needs addressed and their leadership recognized as pivotal to shaping the future of devolution in Kenya.
Anytime a woman tries or thinks about joining politics, you must be prepared and be focused, because you will face a lot of challenges, you will face a lot of hurdles. You must be focused. As for me, I was so much focused that even after a lot of hindrances, like impeachments and what have you, I still had a vision and mission about the manifesto and the promises that I made to the people of Meru.
Institutional strengthening recognizes the necessity of capacity building at all levels for the Women Governors Caucus to fulfill its mandate, including investing in institutional, organizational and individual staff resources.
With regard to engaging in training and capacity building, it's very critical for good governance. If you're going to mentor, or if you're going to transfer skills, if you're going to have efficient and effective institutions, training and capacity building has to be a continuous thing that you do.
Additionally, mentorship is highlighted as a key strategic imperative for the development, progression and empowerment of women leaders.
Transformation is a powerful word. It's not change. You can change without discomfort. But when you want to do transformation, there will be resistance, there will be discomfort, there will be, people refusing, and you need courage to transform. And what is needed in our country is really transformation, where people can't recognize what they left.
As the G7 strategy unfolds, the journey towards gender equality in governance is ignited. A new chapter in Kenya's political narrative, one where women voices are heard, their contributions valued and their leadership celebrated.
G7! G7! G7!
Our clarion call is G7 to G16.
Your Excellency, we have just looked at that video and we know that the people preparing it are planning to take it to CSW. But we have seen some of the shots. Some of us were not looking like we were in a moment of jokand and brouhaha, considering we were in Homa Bay. So we are going to be requesting that video be redone just a little bit when we look a little bit more vibrant. But you've seen what the G7 is about. Allow me, Your Excellency, very quickly to request all my colleagues to come in front. We will not take more than 10 minutes. Makofi, tafadhali. Excellency, I will request my colleagues to each speak for a minute. We've all agreed that we'll be very brief, so I will not be introducing them. I'll just move to the end and come back to make my welcoming remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President, and my colleague governors, and really standing on all existing protocol. I see members of KEWOPA here, and tunashukuru sana. Your Excellency, today is really not for us to speak much because a lot has already been said, but I take this opportunity to really thank you for your support for the G7 team, but not just for the G7 team. First, I thank you because you support the G7 indiscriminately. It is not lost on us that we are different. We are from different political parties, but you have not discriminated us on the basis of our political persuasions. And that I must rise here and thank you. And also thank you for coming to Homa Bay last week, despite having a very, very difficult program. That really showed your support. But I'd like to finally really thank you, not just for supporting the women and women leaders, because it's about the women at the grassroots. And the way you have moved to support the women at the grassroots, wale wadogo sana. And to speak from Homa Bay's perspective, you're doing markets, 6 ESP markets, a fish market for women who have been selling fish on the ground and are now going to sell in a place that looks like a city. Your Excellency, you've seen what the lakefront in Homa Bay now looks like. Hizo picha ni za Homa Bay, by the way. Hizo mnaona hapo zikikaa mzuri. It's because of our partnership and for your support for devolution. So tushikane, tusonge mbele pamoja, and we want to also let our people know that as women governors, we are making a commitment. And that is why institutional strengthening, transparency and accountability and governance are also very key pillars of our strategy. We don't want to be the ones to let the country down by people pointing at us and saying, look, see how women are corrupt or are doing this. We are doing our best to ensure that we are standing on strong governance structures so that we can be the shining example. Mheshimiwa, asante sana for your support and for coming out clearly. Na boss pia amefuatilia hiyo njia. Hii kiti ya governor, apart from ya Sakaja mwenye ako hapa, zote zikuwe za kina mama. Asante sana and God bless you. I have a message which I will read later from Honorable Dr. Phoebe Mugasio, who was among our trailblazers. She was invited. I will read her message later when there is a bit more time. Asante.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, all protocols observed. Kina mama hai. Kina mama hai. God is good and all the time. I'm really excited to be here this morning, and I want to thank His Excellency the President for gracing this occasion. Your presence is a sign that you truly believe in the leadership of women. And let me say that the dream that it is possible started in 2017 when we got the first 3 female governors elected. We had the Governor Charity Ngilu, my mentor, the Governor late Joyce Laboso, may her soul continue to rest in peace, and Governor, Chair of the Council of Governors, Governor Waiguru. And so I want to thank those 3 great women because you made it possible for us to join you. And I want to particularly thank Waiguru, who is my next door neighbor, because, Your Excellency, when I was campaigning, part of the reason the people of Embu County voted for me was because of the good news they were hearing from Kirinyaga. And because of her, the people of Embu believed a woman can deliver. Thank you, my sister, for making it possible for me to campaign easier and to give an example of you as my next door neighbor. That's the impact of female leadership on other women.